So this is the Rossi Sushi on the table under the pretty lights, and also the Sushi Black light, the 144 light. I think this is the Evo limited edition release that you can get exclusively there. And both of these are the same board. That's why they match up so well. But just wanted to throw this in there, and you can kind of see the camber profile, you know, with both of these. And then I'll kind of put away the black here. But you can see they show you where, you know, the camber starts. I mean, stops, or starts if you're going this way, stops if you're going this way, and turns to rocker. And then it goes all the way back to the tail, and I kind of like that profile. It's pretty much the same with the black, but you can see just, you know, slight differences. So, you know, you can kind of see this camber profile, but if you pull it up back on the table, now that I've got a little more room to work here, you can see that there's a very short side cut, but with all that taper, man, it works. It turns pretty quick, especially for how wide it is in the nose. But look at this. Let's just take a look at this. This is one of the problems when people try to buy really tapered directional boards like this. They see the waist width and they think it's going to fit a bigger foot. But look at this tail. Look how narrow it is. And we'll get into that more later. But you can just kind of see this is a 144, and this is for smaller boot sizes. This is not, don't let the width over the front foot and the nose and the waist fool you. There's so much taper going on here. You can just see it's just massive. And let's get into measuring that. You have 4 inserts on the back where normally you'd have 6, but they want your foot in a particular place. That's why you have 6 up here. You can kind of move your stance width around however you please, but off the back foot they really want you in a certain place. So let's go with the measurement. Off the back foot, you're looking at about 25.7, 25.8. And then you're looking at about 25.6, 25.7, somewhere around there. Now, check out the front foot. Check out the difference. That's pretty narrow back there. This is kind of like 9 and unders, you know. But 10 can work a little bit if it's a reduced footprint, I think. But you kind of want to be a little bit more on the normal side. You're looking at 28.5, 28.6 off the back of the front, and you're looking at almost 30, probably 30 exactly, off the front part of the insert. So real huge disparity there. Now, if you want to do, talk about setback on board, setting it all the way back with traditional disc bindings, you're looking at, I think, 21. Let me pull out my memory bank here. Yeah, 21. And the difference between nose to the back insert and, you know, this little part of the swallowtail to the back insert, this little mini swallowtail here, as you can see, to this insert is 14.25 inches. That's a massive difference between nose and tail to the back insert. And it's actually, you know, from center of board, 7.25 inches back on board. So you're really getting a tapered, directional, super big nose, super tiny tail, and just kind of, you know, really getting back on board and really getting that, you know, directional, very surfy, very, you know, playful kind of ride. And you know, and then on top of it, the bass, nothing great, nothing bad, just kind of middle ground, kind of like how I ride. But with a good bit of wax, we didn't put any wax on this, but with a good bit of wax, this could have decent glide, kind of get up to, you know, middle ground. There aren't a lot of really bad bases out there these days, and you know, there's only a few companies out there, so you know, you got to wax this and keep it waxed. But we did find that when we were on the Sushi last year, that was waxed up and riding it against some of our, you know, some of the best powder boards we know, with some of the fastest bases out there. It's definitely a step below. But that's kind of what you get at this price point. I wish I could show you more of the light frame, but I really don't have. Let me see if I can do this. But we've got so much light coming right at us. Let me see if I can get this guy going here and kind of give you like what the light frame's doing here. Yeah, that's cool. You can kind of see there's that dampening property in there throughout the board, which is a lot of fun. So there you go. Let me turn off this flashlight, and that's the Sushi Light and the Sushi Dark, I guess, the Evo Limited Edition, under the pretty lights on the table.